Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christina. So if you are new here on my channel, I do bookish related things and I also do beauty and fashion related things. So if that's something that sounds like you would like to be a part of, I ask that you please subscribe here to my YouTube channel. Also, if you do like this video, by the end of it, I ask that you please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, so today we are going to be doing the Cull book tag. I was tagged by Bridget from Bridget Books here on YouTube. I will leave her video link down below and also her channel link down below so you guys can go check her out. You definitely want to go check her out. Her content is so sweet. Also, her personality, her vibe is very chill, very relaxing. When I watch her videos, I'm very at ease. That's just the vibe she gives off and I really enjoy it. So definitely go check her out. Also, I will leave links to the original creator of this book tag so that way you guys can also go check that out as well. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into the book tag questions. Okay, so now that I pulled up my screenshot of the questions, the first question is, what is the most recent book you've added to the bookshelves? To your bookshelves, why did you purchase it? So I recently did do a book haul, but my newest book that I bought last, because I don't normally buy all my books all at once, I bought Furthermore by Tahera Mafi. I've been wanting to get my hands on this for a while now. I actually picked this up because of BookTube. When I first discovered BookTube, a lot of people were talking about this book, and yeah, I wanted to give it a go, try it out. And I actually found this at Half Price Books for $4.49, so that's really the reason why I finally picked it up, because it was way more cheaper than what it would have been if I would have picked it up like at Barnes and Nobles or something. I saved some money, so that's why I picked it up. The next question for this book tag is, what book did you buy with absolutely no desire to read? And that one is really easy for me because I purchased this book when I was working at Barnes and Nobles. It was like $7.49 for its original price, or what they were selling it for, and with my discount and also with my membership, I think I paid like maybe $3 for it. So yeah, I picked this one up because it was Alice in Wonderland, but to be honest, I was probably like 3% interested in reading it. I think I just really wanted to get it because I liked how the cover looked, and because it's Alice in Wonderland. Who doesn't like Alice in Wonderland and all the campiness and the craziness? So yeah, that 3% of me wanted to read it, but I don't know if I'll ever pick this up. I might, maybe one day, but for right now it just sits on my shelf looking pretty because it is pretty. Question 3, what is the awkwardest shape size of a book you own? So this one is also easy because I recently just got this book, or not recently, but when I unpackaged this book, when I got it in the mail, I was like, wow, this book is big. And that is Heartstoppers by Alice Oseman. I don't know what it was, but when I unpackaged this, I thought it was like bigger than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like the traditional manga size. See, I thought it was going to be like this size, but to me, like, this is really huge. It felt big once I opened it. I thought it was going to be like this, but it ended up being like this. So yeah, I was just kind of like, I don't know. It just felt big. So question number 4, show and tell. How do you arrange your shelves? Is there a method to the madness? So typically right now, I'm about to show you guys too. I rearranged my shelves with like all the series that I have together. I keep all my series together pretty much, and everything else is kind of like somewhat rainbow, but not really. I kind of keep darks together and then lights together. I don't know how to explain it. It looks really good how I have it. There's really no particular method to my bookshelves. So like, as you can tell, like, I got all my series put together up here, or what I have so far of the series, but I do plan on keeping it that way. I'm gonna always keep my series together because I'm biased and it has to be that way. So I got some other like books right here. And then like you can tell, like I kind of like arranged them in like color coordinating, like blues, blacks, grays, and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I can't necessarily say that it's rainbow because there are some colors that are like with other colors. I don't know. That didn't make no sense. Yeah, and I have like my stack of like mass market books right there. So right here are just like random books that I have that are not series, or I don't have more of the series. So for right now, they'll stay right here until I get more from the series. And then down here, like random books. I got a few of my like son's books right here. My husband has some books right there, and then my daughter has some books right there. And then from there that way, this is like my graphic novel. In that little pink thing, I have like my laptop charger, my Nintendo charger, and then right here in this corner I have my book sleeves. Question 5. How often do you have a book cull? So I've done 2 so far, not this year, but since I started my booktube channel. I try to at least do maybe 1 a year, even if I'm getting rid of like maybe 1 or 2 books, just to make some space for my shelves. If I know it's a book that is not going to get any more love, then yeah, I pass it along to somebody that wants it, or I'll donate it, or I'll go and like to one of those buyback bookstores and like get store credit to buy more books with the money that they give me. So yeah, so I at least try to do it at least once a year. So question number 6. How do you decide if you are going to keep a book or give it away? So me personally, I wasn't always like this, but recently, I want to say like this year, I've become more, I don't know, I guess different when it comes to what I keep on my shelves. Even though like I want to keep every single book I have or get, whether I liked it or not, but realistically it just doesn't make sense for me to keep something that I know I'll never pick up again. So what I do is I keep books that I know I will specifically read more than once. All of these books so far are either books I haven't read yet and I want to read, or books I've already read and I loved so much that I don't want to part with them. So yeah, that's how I determine if I'm going to keep a book or not, is if I feel like I could read it more than once. So question 7. What is a contender for the oldest unread book on your shelves? So if I'm going to be completely honest, it's going to have to be Alice in Wonderland again, because I bought this like, I don't know, like 5 years ago. I've had it for a while on my shelves, but I never picked it up to read it. So yeah, it's been there. It's traveled with me, moved everywhere with me, and yeah, I still haven't read it or even attempted to read page 1 at all. Question number 8. What book have you read and is currently on your shelves that you would struggle to give a summary on what actually happened in it? Go on, give it a go. So I guess I'm gonna have to say all my books. If I'm being honest, if you've ever watched any of my wrap-ups, you know I always say this every single time I upload a wrap-up, that I suck at wrap-ups. As much as I want to talk about every book that I read, I suck at trying to give a summary, because I want to talk about the whole entire book, and I try to do summaries that are not going to spoil it for anybody that wants to read any of the books that I talk about. I guess I'll pick a book for the sake of this video. We'll go with Radio Silence by Alice Oseman. So we follow 2 characters. One is Frances, the other one is Ad Last. Frances is like this artist. She's like an undercover artist. Nobody really knows of her art, and she's also like a big fan of this podcast. And Ad Last is a character in here that's very shy and very much like introverted, like me. And he struggles with a lot of things at home, And in order for him to escape, he is a part of the podcast that Frances loves so much. And this actually brings them close together until they discover each other's secrets. And when they discover each other's secrets, they pretty much promise each other not to talk about it because they want to keep it a secret. They don't want nobody to know until one day, like, the secret is out, and this puts a big strain on their friendship, and they feel like they can't trust one another because of it. So yeah, so I'll go ahead and read the synopsis so you guys can get a better feel of what this book is going to be about. So it says, Frances Janvier spends her time studying and making fan art for her favorite podcast, University. Atlas is known as a smart, quiet kid. No one knows that he's also the creator of University and goes by the name Radio Silence online. When Frances gets a message from Radio Silence asking if she'll collaborate with him, everything changes. She and Alex spend an entire summer working together and becoming best friends. But when Alex's identity is revealed, Frances fears that University and their friendship is at risk. Without Alex, will she have the courage to show the world who she really is, or will she be met with radio silence? So I gave a decent synopsis. We're on question 9 now. It says, some books are to be cherished. Which book would you never throw or give away? So this is completely easy. I'm pretty sure if you've watched any of my older videos, you will know that this is my all-time favorite series. And it actually brought me back into reading. And that is Fallen by Lauren Kate. So yeah, this is my absolute favorite series of all time. I've already reread it for the second time, and I can't wait to reread it for the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, forever time, because I really do love this series. I know a lot of people have negative opinions about this series, but me personally, this actually brought me back into reading and really enjoying reading. I kind of fell off whenever I was in high school. So after I got out of high school and needed a new hobby other than like being depressed about my life, I picked this up and I actually really enjoyed it. And I followed the series hard. Like, I loved it so much. I was looking for Lauren Kate's other work but never picked them up, sadly. But yeah, those are the series that I will always forever cherish and I will never throw away because they mean a lot to me, and I wish a lot of people would give them more credit. Last question. Don't throw those books away. Out of the ones that you've discussed, choose one to actually send to someone close to you or arrange to send it to another book to. Why have you chosen this book for them? So if anything, I would choose Alice in Wonderland and Other Classic Works by Lewis Carroll. I would choose this one to send to somebody. I don't really know who would want it, to be honest, because I don't have people around me that actually read. So yeah, maybe one of you guys would want this book. Let me know down below. I would be happy to send it to anybody. If not, then I definitely will donate it to my local library, because I feel like somebody will cherish this book a whole lot better than me and also appreciate it a whole lot better than me. So that's why I would choose this book, because it deserves love that I cannot give it, and I'm willing to part with it because this big beauty, okay, I turned on my flash, because this big beauty deserves to be loved and be read and be cherished. So alright, you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you liked this very crazy book tag, the Cull book tag. So who I tag is everyone who wants to do this book tag. If you want to do it, go for it. I don't know who exactly to tag specifically, but if I had to tag somebody, I would tag Donna from Donna Sudoku, because she's so freaking cool and I would love to see her do this tag. Allie from The Chaotic Reader, I would love to see her do this tag because she's also so freaking cool and I miss seeing her face on BookTube. So yeah, if you do want to do this book tag, I will leave all the questions down below. You guys should definitely do it. if you're interested in doing it. That is it, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off because I'm just continuing to be super weird, and it's just time for me to hop off and start watching Vampire Diaries. So I shall see you guys in my next video. Bye.